pre-wrap first, okay, just to protect your skin. I'm going to raise your arm for me. It'll look beautiful, too.
She already has a cast that she too, so.
Okay. We'll use this stuff first. I'll demonstrate with this first. Okay. Basically, we'll measure, take it off, and just kind of measure. Just kind of pull it fairly tight. You're not going to stretch it out real tight. Just kind of pull it snug there. Okay. So we'll cut. Okay. And I'm going to split the end of it. I'm going to do that on both ends, actually.
Okay. Exercises, do on your long stretches or your taping.
So
And
first end.
right after. Okay. Alrighty. That's good. And then when do I see you again? Well, when
Wrap that around. Arm, not real tight, but fairly snug there.
Okay, that's fine. So do you need that in a couple of weeks?
So that should stay. Now I'm going to pull this fairly
Well,
tight. And we want the elbow a little, not completely straight, but a little bit bent right there. And you can adjust that however much you want, okay? So I'm going to get that pulled down there, and I'm going to go pull that around.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Doesn't matter if that stays down or not. And if you want, you can do a few layers, maybe 2 layers of that.
Do you want those necessarily to overlap in the back, or does it matter?
Nah, I think they'll stay. And what I will do after we get this on, we'll basically cover it up, secure it with the athletic tape, so it should stay.
That's really cool.
Now, when she's wearing her brace, would you want to tape under the brace or over the brace?
What kind of brace do you?
It's actually a playing cast. It's a small, thin playing cast.
So this is a wrist brace? What is it?
It's for her wrist. It actually holds her an extension, but doesn't let her extend too far.
Okay.
And she tapes it on.
Oh.
I'd say elbow first, probably. Yeah.
And you might just need this for practice and come competition time. You know what I mean? It could be to the point where you're like, oh, I don't need it.
Yeah, we tried lots of different things to prevent hyperextension of her wrist, but allowing her quite a bit of extension.
Right.
And the playing cast is the best thing so far. So each one goes a little bit more.
Yeah, you can go a little bit further. It just depends how tight you want. That one I put a lot tighter than the other one.
Just to show her how.
Yeah,
and then you can
exactly.
always modify
so you can adjust
it
that. Go ahead and straighten your elbow down. So you see how that pulls a little bit. Now we're already losing it though. So we got to get some other tape on here before we do that.
But you need to just make sure some of the tape's on
you
the
got to
skin.
secure some of the tape to the skin. So what I'll do with athletic tape is then secure it to the skin.
That is so cool. Now, if you were really tough, you wouldn't even use that pre-wrap.
For a while, I had like no hair on my arm.
I know.
Okay. So what I would do here, and this, you're just going to go light around the skin here. Not really. Go ahead and flex your muscles. Show me that bicep. There you go. Don't pop out of the tape. Okay.
You're doing a couple of separate.
Yeah. I'll do a little bit higher there.
Kind of angling with the muscle.
Yeah. And you'll angle it. Looks like you'll kind of be this way with it instead of like this, of course. Just so it lays around there nice. Now, one thing you can do, actually I meant to do that before, so I should have done that. It's been a while. Before we put that on, what you can do is just go around the whole entire elbow with the stretch tape, okay? So you don't pull real tight, it's nice and easy, it basically secures everything down. Bring your arm out for me. straighten it.
If you kind of go as straight as you want it to go almost?
Yeah, almost, exactly,
Almost, yeah.
So I'm not pulling it tight so it doesn't cut your circulation off, okay? Just kind of laying this around just to secure everything. Okay. That's pretty much it. Okay. And then I would secure the ends with the
Yeah.
athletic tape. That's how I'd do it. Okay. And straighten it. So we feel it pulling a little bit, and it'll, you know, what's going to happen, if you really wanted to, you could straighten it, and you could come right out of it, okay? But when you subconsciously, you're not thinking about it, you go to dive, it's, you know, it's going to help you out. Make sense? You want to do it one more time? You got it?
I think I got it.
Think you got it?
Well, you have the video now, too.
Okay.
I like that, yeah.